So, Lee Bradbury, welcome to Eastleigh Football Club. You've been announced as our new manager. How does it feel?
Yeah, no, I'm really pleased. It's been a tough decision for me to leave Crawley, but one that I'm pleased to have done. I'm looking forward to the challenge here. Eastleigh's always been a club that has been on the up over the previous years. Obviously, manager rivals haven't years ago, and it was always a good rivalry here. And Eastleigh was always a club that was sort of pushing and looking to get out of the levels that they're in, and that's no different now. And that's been a really big attraction for me here. Good fan base, good club, really improved behind the scenes, in and around the ground, and been very impressed with what I've seen so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So you mentioned there the fact that we're on the up and that is our aim. That was the big attraction. Was it also to step back into first team management instead of?
Yeah, definitely. I think John Yems and Crawley were really good to me. Excellent people there behind the scenes as well, and the players. And I just felt I was ready for the new challenge of being number one again. I've done sort of 10 years being number one, and it was exciting to get the opportunity to come to a club like this to go back as number one again. In the National League, and hopefully build for the future and start to compete and get some points on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned the fans will probably know you from your time at Havant prior. Coming now to ourselves, are you looking forward to that? And what are you bringing for the supporters to look forward to?
Yeah, no, the fans. I've always had a good relationship with fans at clubs I've been at. I think I'm one of those people that when you're on your side, you love them. When they're on the opposition side, you don't. Probably had some run-ins with a few fans along the way, but I'm always doing the best for the club, and certainly will be doing the best for this one. And I think the club is now set up and looking like it's going to be in the very near future a League Two club. Everything's here, everything's ready. As far as what I'll bring to the table will be organisation, hopefully excitement for the fans. Let the players play with freedom, and we'll play aggressive attacking football. And in aggressive I mean as far as like working hard, being high up the pitch, and wanting to score goals. And obviously not forgetting the vital clean sheet which good teams are built on. So I know there's a good people behind the scenes here. I know they've been here for years, and I think the whole place is set up and ready to go. So hopefully I can be the person that gives them that in the near future.
Yeah, absolutely. You briefly touched on there some of the philosophies you'd like to bring. So what can the supporters expect from the Lee Bradbury side?
Yeah, like I said, I think I think set pieces are key, especially in the lower levels of the league and in the top of the non-league. And I think that's something we've got to be good at, both defensively and offensively. The players will have enough information to go out and be successful. We'll try and leave no stone unturned. And listen, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're going to be a team that's coming in and enjoying ourselves, working hard. It'll be a good place to be, and we need a good atmosphere on and off the pitch. The quicker we can get to 40 points, the better. And take the shackles off the boys a little bit at the moment. I feel like watching the games back that they've been playing a little bit within themselves. I want them to play with freedom and express themselves and be exciting to watch. I think the average crowd's been 2,300 here this season, and and it hasn't been a fantastic season. So what could it get to if we start to play some good, attractive football and start winning games? I'm looking at the group today in training and think, how have we not won for 11 games? I think we conceded 18 goals and scored 4 in those games. And I look at the group today and think that that's not good enough for the group that we've got. So we'll find a way to make it successful and to try and get some wins on the board. Hopefully, starting with Wealdstone Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. So like you said, you've had your first session with the squad. Have you been impressed, obviously, watching the old clips and seeing them today for the first time in person?
Yeah, very much so. Personally, great facility, training ground down the road, and grass pitches over the road. Obviously, the pitch here. Everything, the food, everything that's gone on today at the club has been quality, and been very impressed with that. But this first day, it's easy to be impressed, and for the players to up their levels. What I'm going to be demanding is that they keep their levels high all the time, and there's not a drop. We naturally get a little lift, and that's normal. But we need to make sure that they don't revert to type and hide and go in their shells and be afraid to play and afraid to express themselves. So yeah, that's the sort of thing I want to bring to the club and to the players and to the group. You know, I'm big on discipline as well. Ex-army man, for people that don't know, and I think that's something that's forever instilled in you. It's quite fitting with the Spitfires and you know, the way the nicknames came around here.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you've also mentioned, then you're getting straight into it on Saturday with a home game against Wilton. Is that almost ideal to be starting here in front of your new supporters as well? It's
only ideal if we win, we get a result. Do you know what I mean? But we will do our best. We are going to have a good week this week. As I said today, the boys are flying, and we've got to keep that up this week. We'll get some organisation into them, and we'll start to plan for Wildstone on Thursday, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I want the crowd to be a good crowd on Saturday. If we can come and get behind the boys and really get the place rocking, it'll be fantastic if we can get a win. Obviously Wildstone desperate for the points as well, so it'll be a tough game. They've got some good players. I know some of their players reasonably well. So yeah, but we're home. We're against the team that are lowering us in the table. We've got to make sure that reflects on the pitch.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to Eastleigh Football Club.
Thanks very much. Cheers.